Have you ever wondered what would actually happen if you started eating 3 to 4 eggs every single day? I mean, we've all heard mixed opinions about eggs, right? Some people say they're a superfood packed with nutrients, while others warn you to stay away because of cholesterol. But what's the real truth? What really happens inside your body when you make eggs a daily part of your diet? Well, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you might look at those little oval wonders in your kitchen in a completely different way. Let's start by picturing this. You wake up in the morning, you crack a few eggs into a pan, that sizzle, that aroma. It's familiar, comforting, and delicious. But here's what most people don't realize: with every bite, you're actually giving your body one of the most complete natural sources of nutrition on the planet. Eggs are not just breakfast, they're nature's perfect package of protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals that your body craves to function at its best. Before we dive deeper, let's address the elephant in the room: cholesterol. For decades, people avoided eggs because they believed eating them would raise their cholesterol levels and increase heart disease risk. But modern science has flipped that idea completely. Research shows that for most people, eating eggs doesn't significantly raise your blood cholesterol. Instead, eggs actually help your body produce more of the good HDL cholesterol, the kind that helps remove bad cholesterol from your bloodstream. So unless you have a specific medical condition like familial hypercholesterolemia, those morning eggs are not only safe, they might even be good for your heart. All right, so what really happens when you start eating 3 to 4 eggs daily? Let's begin with what your muscles experience first. Eggs are a powerhouse of high-quality protein. In fact, they contain all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks your body uses to repair and grow tissues. So if you're someone who works out, whether you're lifting weights, doing yoga, or just trying to stay active, eggs are your best friend. Eating a few eggs daily helps speed up muscle recovery, promotes lean muscle gain, and keeps you feeling fuller for longer. That means fewer unhealthy snacks and more progress toward your fitness goals. And let's talk about the kind of protein in eggs. It's one of the most bioavailable proteins you can get. That means your body absorbs and uses almost all of it efficiently, compared to other protein sources like meat or plant proteins. Egg protein is easier to digest and less inflammatory. Plus, when you eat eggs along with the yolk, you get a balanced combination of amino acids and healthy fats that keep your hormones stable and energy levels steady throughout the day. Beyond muscles, let's move to your brain. Your brain absolutely loves eggs. They're one of the richest dietary sources of choline, a nutrient most people don't get enough of. Choline plays a key role in building cell membranes and producing neurotransmitters like acetylcholine, which helps with memory, mood, and muscle control. When you eat eggs regularly, you're feeding your brain the raw materials it needs to stay sharp, focused, and alert. Some studies even suggest that people who get enough choline perform better on memory and cognitive tests. So that omelette you're having every morning, it's basically brain fuel. And speaking of the yolk, don't throw it away! That golden center is where most of the nutrients live. Inside that yolk are fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, nutrients that support everything from your immune system to your skin health and bone strength. Vitamin D, in particular, is something so many people are deficient in, especially if you don't get enough sunlight. Eggs are one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium and keep your bones strong. But the benefits don't stop there. Let's move to something that surprises a lot of people: your eyes. Yes, your eyes benefit massively from eggs. The yolk contains powerful antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which help protect your eyes from harmful blue light and reduce your risk of age. Related macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of vision loss as you age. Eating eggs regularly can help maintain your eyesight, keep your vision clear, and even reduce eye strain if you spend long hours on screens. Let's talk about energy and metabolism. Have you ever noticed that when you eat a breakfast full of sugar or refined carbs, you feel energetic for a short while, but then crash a couple of hours later? Eggs do the opposite. Because they're rich in protein and healthy fats, they stabilize your blood sugar levels and keep you full for hours. That means fewer cravings, better focus, and more consistent energy throughout the day. If you're someone trying to lose weight, this is a huge advantage. People who include eggs in their breakfast often consume fewer calories throughout the day without even trying, because they simply don't feel as hungry. And here's something interesting. When you eat 3 to 4 eggs daily, your metabolism gets a natural boost. Protein has a high thermic effect, meaning your body burns more calories digesting it compared to carbs or fats. So, those eggs you eat every morning are actually helping your body burn more calories even when you're not moving. Combine that with regular exercise and you've got a natural fat burning combination. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked: your skin and hair. Eggs are packed with nutrients that play a direct role in skin and hair health, like biotin, selenium, and zinc. These nutrients help your body produce keratin, the main protein that makes up your hair, nails, and outer skin layer. Regularly eating eggs can lead to stronger hair, healthier nails, and glowing skin from within. So, instead of relying on expensive creams or supplements, sometimes the answer really is as simple as what's on your plate. And we can't forget about the immune system. Eggs contain a range of micronutrients that support immunity. Vitamin A, vitamin D, selenium, and zinc are all key players in keeping your body's defense system strong. When you eat eggs daily, you're essentially giving your immune system consistent support. Think of it as daily armor against fatigue, infections, and inflammation. Let's get into how eggs affect your heart and overall cholesterol profile, because this is where most people still get confused. Eating eggs may slightly increase your total cholesterol, but it increases HDL, the good cholesterol, far more significantly. HDL helps remove LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, from your arteries, lowering your risk of heart disease. Plus, eggs change the type of LDL particles in your blood, making them larger and less likely to clog your arteries. That means the cholesterol you get from eggs isn't the villain it was once thought to be. It's actually part of a healthy balance your body needs. And here's a bonus most people don't think about. Eggs help balance your hormones. The cholesterol in eggs is actually the building block for hormones like estrogen, testosterone, and cortisol. Without enough healthy cholesterol, your body can't make these hormones efficiently, which can lead to fatigue, mood swings, and slower recovery from stress. So yes, cholesterol isn't just okay. It's necessary, and eggs provide it in the most natural way possible. If you're someone who's trying to manage your weight or build a lean physique, eggs are one of the best foods you can rely on. They're nutrient-dense but low in calories, meaning you get a ton of nutrition without overloading your body with unnecessary energy. 3 to 4 eggs give you roughly 210 to 280 calories, but pack in about 18 to 24 grams of protein, healthy fats, and almost every vitamin and mineral your body needs daily. When you think about it, that's one of the most efficient foods you can eat You'll also notice that after a few days or weeks of eating eggs regularly, your cravings for junk food start to fade. That's because eggs help regulate hunger hormones like ghrelin and leptin. They keep your appetite under control, which makes it easier to make healthier food choices naturally. This is why so many nutrition experts recommend starting your day with eggs. It sets the tone for your entire day, keeping your energy stable and your mindset focused. Another thing that happens when you eat eggs daily is improved liver health. The choline in eggs plays a crucial role in fat metabolism and prevents the buildup of fat in the liver. People who don't get enough choline are more prone to developing non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. By eating eggs, you're helping your liver process fats more efficiently and keeping it in top working condition. And if you care about mental health, and who doesn't, eggs help there too. The B vitamins in eggs, especially B12 and folate, are vital for reducing stress and maintaining healthy brain function. Low levels of these vitamins are linked to fatigue, brain fog, and even mild depression. So those eggs you're eating aren't just giving you physical energy, they're also helping stabilize your mood and mental clarity. If we take a moment to look at it from a big picture perspective, eating 3 to 4 eggs daily is like taking a natural multivitamin, only better because it's real food your body knows exactly how to use. You're supporting your muscles, your brain, your skin, your heart, and your metabolism all at once. And unlike processed supplements, the nutrients in eggs work together synergistically. They enhance each other's absorption and function inside your body. Of course, how you prepare your eggs also matters. Boiled or poached eggs are the healthiest options because they retain most of their nutrients without adding unnecessary fats or oils. But if you prefer them scrambled or in an omelette, that's perfectly fine too. Just cook them on low to medium heat and use healthy oils like olive oil or avocado oil. Avoid overcooking because that can destroy some of the antioxidants in the yolk. You'll start to notice changes in your body after just a few weeks. Your mornings feel more energized. Your hunger becomes more predictable. Your workouts feel stronger. And even your skin looks better. It's not magic. It's nutrition doing what it's supposed to do when you give your body what it needs consistently. Eggs also have this amazing ability to balance your blood sugar levels throughout the day. That means if you tend to experience mood swings, irritability, or energy crashes, starting your day with eggs can help even all that out. The combination of protein and fat slows down the absorption of glucose, keeping your blood sugar stable. That stability translates to better focus, more patience, and sustained productivity. And let's not forget, eggs are incredibly affordable and versatile. You can prepare them in endless ways: boiled, scrambled, sunny, side up, baked, or even mixed into smoothies for extra protein. Whether you're someone on a tight budget or a busy schedule, eggs give you nutrient density and convenience all in one. It's also fascinating to note that people who eat eggs regularly often have better overall nutrient profiles than those who don't. Studies show that regular egg eaters tend to have higher intakes of key nutrients like vitamins A, D, B12, and selenium. In other words, just adding eggs to your diet can help close nutritional gaps you might not even realize you have. And if you're worried about calories, remember this: it's not about eating fewer calories, it's about eating smarter calories. Eggs give you exactly that: smart nutrition. They're filling, nourishing, and satisfy your body in a way that sugary cereals or white toast simply can't. When you eat eggs, you feel full not because you've overeaten, but because your body recognizes that it's finally getting what it needs. Even your digestive system benefits. Eggs are easy on the stomach And because they're so nutrient-rich, they support the health of your gut lining and your microbiome indirectly by reducing inflammation and providing the amino acids your gut cells need to regenerate. And here's another layer. Your bones and joints benefit too. The vitamin D and phosphorus in eggs help maintain bone density, while the amino acids support collagen production, which is vital for joint health. If you're someone who experiences stiffness or joint pain, this daily habit could help you feel more flexible and mobile over time. In fact, one of the most beautiful things about eating eggs is how adaptable they are to different goals. Want to build muscle? Eat eggs. Want to lose fat? Eat eggs. Want to support your hormones, brain or skin? Eggs again. They're the ultimate nutrient multitasker. Now, imagine this consistency, 3 to 4 eggs daily over weeks, months, even years. You're not just fueling your day, you're investing in long-term health from your heart to your hair. You'll feel it in your energy, your mood, your confidence, and even how your body responds to stress. And that's the real power of food. Sometimes it's not about eating more, it's about eating better. Eggs are a perfect example of how simple natural foods can transform your health from the inside out. They're proof that powerful nutrition doesn't have to come in fancy packaging or expensive supplements. It can come from something as humble as an egg, waiting for you in your kitchen every morning. And that's where the magic of eggs goes even deeper, because one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked, effects of eating them regularly is how they support metabolic flexibility, the body's ability to switch efficiently between burning carbohydrates and fats for fuel. When your metabolism is flexible, you don't rely on one energy source all the time. Instead, your body can adapt depending on your needs, burning glucose when you're active and using fat stores when you're at rest. This kind of adaptability is the foundation of long-term energy balance, weight control, and overall metabolic health. Eggs happen to be one of the best natural foods to promote that balance. And it all starts with the way they influence your hormones, enzymes, and cellular energy systems. Think about how most people eat today. Meals loaded with refined carbs, sugars, and processed fats. The body gets flooded with quick glucose spikes, insulin levels shoot up, and energy crashes follow shortly after. Over time, this constant roller coaster of sugar highs and lows makes your metabolism lazy and dependent on carbs. You feel hungry all the time, tired if you skip a meal, and unable to burn stored fat efficiently. But when you start including eggs in your daily routine, something interesting begins to happen, because eggs are low in carbohydrates and rich in protein and healthy fats. They train your metabolism to rely less on constant sugar intake and more on stored energy. That shift gradually restores your metabolic flexibility, the key to steady energy and effortless fat loss. Every egg you eat sends a signal to your body that it can slow down the insulin spikes and begin using fat as a sustainable fuel. The combination of protein and fat in eggs helps regulate insulin sensitivity, which means your cells respond better to the insulin your body produces. Over time, this reduces insulin resistance, a condition at the root of many metabolic problems like weight gain, fatigue, and type 2 diabetes. When insulin levels are stable, your body can access stored fat more easily. That's when fat burning becomes natural, not forced. And this is what metabolic flexibility is all about, teaching your body to shift gears smoothly without the crashes, cravings, or energy dips that come from an imbalanced diet. It's fascinating because the nutrients inside eggs actually support the enzymes responsible for fat metabolism. For example, eggs are rich in B vitamins like B2, B5, and B12, all of which are crucial for converting fats and carbohydrates into usable energy. These vitamins act like sparks that ignite the fuel inside your cells, making your metabolism run efficiently. Without enough of these nutrients, your body struggles to oxidize fats properly, leading to sluggish energy and fat storage. But with eggs, you're constantly feeding your system the cofactors it needs to stay efficient. Another key player here is choline, which we mentioned earlier for its role in brain health. Choline also supports fat transport and liver function, both critical for metabolic flexibility. Your liver is the command center for managing fats and glucose, and when it's overloaded or sluggish, you lose the ability to switch fuel sources easily. Choline keeps your liver clear of excess fat buildup and helps move lipids where they need to go, ensuring that your body can burn them when necessary instead of storing them. In essence, eating eggs daily keeps your metabolic engine clean, oiled, and ready to switch gears whenever your energy demand changes. Now, if we look at it from a hormonal perspective, eggs have another subtle but powerful effect. The healthy fats in eggs, especially when you eat the yolk, help balance key hormones like insulin, cortisol, and thyroid hormones. These hormones dictate how efficiently your body uses energy. When you have too many processed carbs and not enough healthy fats, your body stays in a constant state of fat storage mode. But when you include eggs, those natural fats signal your body that it's okay to release stored fat for fuel. That's why people who eat eggs regularly often notice that they can go longer between meals without feeling drained or desperate for a snack. That's not just willpower, it's biochemistry working in harmony. This kind of metabolic balance doesn't happen overnight, but the more consistently you eat nutrient-dense foods like eggs, the more your body remembers how to regulate itself. Over time, your mitochondria, the little powerhouses inside every cell, become more efficient at generating energy from both fats and carbs. Mitochondrial health is the true core of metabolic flexibility, and eggs nourish it beautifully with their combination of B vitamins, selenium, and healthy fats. The lecithin in egg yolks also supports the integrity of your cell membranes, ensuring that nutrients move in and out efficiently and energy production stays smooth. If you've ever felt like you hit a wall during workouts or struggle with energy crashes in the afternoon, that's a sign of poor metabolic flexibility. Your body is stuck in carb-burning mode and hasn't learned to access stored fat efficiently. When you eat eggs regularly, especially as part of a protein-rich breakfast, you retrain your metabolism right from the start of the day. You give your body steady energy without spiking insulin, and that sets the tone for stable blood sugar and fat utilization all day long. That's why so many people notice that when they start their mornings with eggs, they can focus better, perform better, and stay satisfied until lunch. Now, let's explore what happens inside your cells on a deeper level. The protein in eggs triggers the release of glucagon, a hormone that works opposite to insulin. While insulin stores energy, glucagon releases it by signaling your liver to convert stored fats into usable energy molecules. Eating eggs encourages a balanced dance between these two hormones, so you're not always in storage mode, but also not in deprivation mode. That hormonal rhythm is at the heart of a flexible metabolism. It allows your body to store when needed and burn when needed without extremes. Another fascinating effect of eggs on metabolic flexibility lies in their impact on satiety hormones like leptin and ghrelin. Ghrelin tells you when you're hungry, and leptin tells you when you're full. Diets high in sugar and low in protein can desensitize these signals, making you feel hungry even when you've eaten enough. Eggs help reset that system. The combination of protein and fat in eggs increases leptin sensitivity and reduces ghrelin levels. meaning your body can finally listen to its hunger cues accurately. When your appetite is aligned with your energy needs, you naturally eat in balance, supporting long-term metabolic health without constant dieting. There's also an interesting connection between eggs and the gut microbiome, which plays a big role in metabolic flexibility. A balanced gut helps regulate how your body processes carbohydrates and fats. And the amino acids in eggs help maintain the gut lining and support beneficial bacteria. A healthy gut communicates better with your metabolism, ensuring that nutrients are absorbed properly and that inflammation stays low. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest barriers to metabolic flexibility because it interferes with hormone signaling and energy production. Eggs, through their nutrient composition, help calm that inflammation and restore communication between your gut, liver, and brain, the three systems that control your metabolic balance. Now, let's look at how this works in real life. Imagine you've had a breakfast of 3 to 4 eggs, maybe with some vegetables and healthy fats like avocado or olive oil. You go about your morning with steady energy. You're not craving sweets, your focus stays sharp, and your mood feels balanced. By the time you reach lunch, you're hungry, but not desperate. That's metabolic flexibility at work. Your body has been burning a mix of glucose and fat efficiently all morning, without stress or crashes. Contrast that with someone who had a sugary cereal or pastry. They feel great for an hour and then hit a wall, craving more sugar just to stay awake. The difference is not just willpower, it's how the metabolism has been trained. Eggs help retrain yours to function like it's supposed to, adaptable, efficient, and steady. If you're someone who exercises, this becomes even more important. During workouts, your body shifts between burning carbs and fats depending on intensity. Having a flexible metabolism allows you to perform better because your body can access both fuel sources easily. Eggs support this by supplying amino acids that help repair muscle tissue and healthy fats that provide sustained energy for endurance. After your workout, eating eggs also helps your body recover faster by replenishing nutrients and supporting glycogen storage without unnecessary insulin spikes. It's the perfect balance for both energy and recovery. Over time, eating eggs consistently helps improve what's called metabolic efficiency, the ability to generate energy with minimal waste. Your cells become better at using oxygen, burning fat more cleanly, and reducing oxidative stress. That means less fatigue, faster recovery, and better stamina overall. It's like upgrading your body's internal engine from an old, inefficient model to a high-performance hybrid that can switch between fuels effortlessly. There's also a psychological benefit that comes with this metabolic stability. When your blood sugar and energy remain steady, you experience fewer mood swings and less anxiety around food. You don't get those mid-morning or mid-afternoon crashes that make you irritable or unfocused. Instead, your brain runs on a consistent supply of energy thanks to that balance between glucose and fat metabolism. The omega-3 fats, choline, and B vitamins in eggs further support brain energy, giving you clarity and focus that stay consistent throughout the day. Even sleep quality can improve when your metabolism becomes more flexible. Stable blood sugar and hormonal balance mean your body can wind down more naturally at night without stress signals or energy dips waking you up. Eggs contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps produce serotonin and melatonin, supporting restful sleep. Better sleep, in turn, enhances metabolic repair, making your system even more efficient at fuel switching and recovery. What's also interesting is how eggs influence the long-term markers of metabolic health. Regular egg eaters often show better fasting glucose levels, improved triglyceride profiles, and reduced markers of inflammation. These improvements point to a body that's running on a clean, balanced energy system. Metabolic flexibility isn't just about burning fat, it's about improving every system that relies on energy balance. Your brain, heart, muscles, and even your immune function. When your metabolism is flexible, you gain a kind of freedom that most people don't realize they've lost. You're no longer controlled by cravings. You don't panic when you miss a meal, and your energy feels consistent no matter what you eat. That's what 3 to 4 eggs a day can help you achieve over time. A metabolism that works for you, not against you. It's like giving your body permission to operate the way it was designed to, naturally adaptable, resilient, and self-regulating. Eggs also provide the micronutrients that enhance the enzymes involved in both glycolysis and fat oxidation. For instance, the phosphorus and iron in eggs help in ATP production, the molecule your cells use for energy, while the riboflavin helps enzymes convert food into energy efficiently. These processes run continuously inside you, and by eating eggs, you're literally feeding the gears of your metabolism the nutrients they need to turn smoothly. And then there's the role of the amino acid methionine, found abundantly in eggs, which supports methylation, a process critical for detoxification, DNA repair, and metabolic function. Methylation also influences how well your body manages energy at the cellular level, and eggs provide the perfect nutrient mix to keep this process working optimally. This is why people who include eggs regularly often feel more vibrant, more focused, and less sluggish. Their cells are clean, their mitochondria are efficient, and their hormones are balanced. All signs of strong metabolic health, even for those who follow specific diets, like keto, intermittent fasting, or low carb. Eggs are a cornerstone because they support the transition between metabolic states so seamlessly. When you fast, your body needs to shift into fat, burning mode quickly, and the nutrients from eggs help that process happen smoothly. If you eat carbs later, your metabolism can switch back without stress because it's been trained to handle both fuel sources efficiently. That's why eggs are so often recommended by nutritionists for metabolic reset plans. They help rebuild your body's natural adaptability from the ground up. The beauty of this is that you don't need to do anything extreme to experience it. Just making eggs a daily habit, especially at breakfast, can gradually restore your metabolic rhythm. The combination of protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients works quietly but powerfully behind the scenes, retraining your body to use energy the way it was meant to. With time, you'll notice that your energy doesn't depend on caffeine or sugar anymore. Your workouts feel smoother, and your body composition naturally improves without drastic dieting. That's the power of metabolic flexibility, and eggs are one of the simplest, most effective ways to unlock it. And what makes the story of eggs even more fascinating is how much more powerful they become when you pair them with something as simple as vegetables. It's one of those quiet nutritional secrets that most people overlook. Combining eggs with colorful vegetables doesn't just make your plate look beautiful, it actually transforms how your body absorbs nutrients, especially carotenoids, and amplifies your antioxidant intake. The reason lies in how nutrients interact within your digestive system, and eggs, with their perfect blend of fats and emulsifiers, act almost like a key unlocking hidden benefits from your veggies that your body otherwise can't fully access. Think about it. So many people eat salads, spinach omelets or vegetable stir, fries, hoping to flood their bodies with vitamins and antioxidants. But if they skip the fats, they're missing out on one of the most crucial steps in nutrient absorption. Carotenoids, which are the pigments that give vegetables their bright orange, red, and yellow colors, like beta-carotene in carrots, lutein in spinach, and lycopene in tomatoes are fat-soluble compounds. That means they need dietary fat to be absorbed properly in your small intestine. Without that fat, most of these antioxidants pass right through you unused. Eggs, particularly the yolk, provide exactly the kind of natural fat matrix that allows your digestive system to grab onto those carotenoids and pull them into your bloodstream. So when you combine eggs with vegetables, you're not just eating healthier, you're unlocking a deeper level of nutrition. When you eat something like a spinach and egg scramble or roasted veggies topped with a soft poached egg, the healthy fats in the yolk help dissolve the carotenoids from the plant cell walls, which are otherwise very tough to break down. The lecithin in egg yolk, which acts as a natural emulsifier, helps form micelles, tiny droplets that carry fat-soluble nutrients across your intestinal lining and into your blood. This process can boost carotenoid absorption several times over compared to eating vegetables alone. So a salad without eggs might look good for your diet, but a salad with eggs is what actually nourishes your cells deeply. Studies have even shown that when people eat salads with eggs, their absorption of carotenoids like lutein, zeaxanthin, and beta-carotene can increase up to 8 or 9 times compared to when they eat the same vegetables without eggs. That's an enormous difference. Those carotenoids are powerful antioxidants that protect your eyes, skin, and immune system from oxidative stress, the damage caused by free radicals and environmental toxins. Lutein and zeaxanthin, for example, accumulate in the retina of your eyes, forming a natural shield that filters out harmful blue light and reduces the risk of macular degeneration. Beta-carotene gets converted into vitamin A, which supports your immune system, skin renewal, and even your night vision. By simply adding eggs to your vegetables, you're turning those nutrients into something your body can actually use. Another beautiful part of this combination is that eggs and vegetables complement each other perfectly at the cellular level. Vegetables provide fiber, antioxidants, and plant phytonutrients, while eggs bring in protein, healthy fats, and key vitamins like D and B12 that plants lack. Together, they create a nutritional balance that supports everything from metabolism and hormone production to brain function and detoxification. When you eat them together regularly, your cells receive both the building blocks and the protection they need to stay strong and youthful. Imagine you're eating a breakfast of eggs scrambled with spinach, tomatoes, and bell peppers. Each of those vegetables brings its own array of carotenoids: lutein from spinach, lycopene from tomatoes, beta-carotene from the peppers. On their own, they're already beneficial, but the moment you add eggs into the mix, your body can actually absorb those compounds efficiently. The fats in the yolk help them dissolve and reach your bloodstream, where they start doing their job, neutralizing free radicals, repairing oxidative damage, and keeping your tissues healthy. It's one of those simple dietary pairings that make a huge difference over time, even though it seems so ordinary. Now, let's talk about what these antioxidants actually do once they're inside your body. Carotenoids like beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin act as defenders against oxidative stress, which is one of the main causes of cellular aging. Every day, your body is exposed to oxidative stress through sunlight, pollution, processed foods, and even normal metabolism. This stress produces free radicals, unstable molecules that damage DNA, proteins, and lipids. Over time, this leads to inflammation, wrinkles, weakened immunity, and chronic diseases. But when you eat foods rich in antioxidants, like vegetables and eggs together, those free radicals get neutralized before they can cause harm. The synergy between eggs and vegetables also extends to how they affect inflammation in your body. Many plant antioxidants are known to reduce inflammation, but they need to reach your tissues in sufficient amounts to make an impact. Eggs make sure that happens. The healthy fats in eggs, especially the phospholipids and omega-3s, enhance the bioavailability of plant antioxidants, allowing them to circulate longer and work more effectively. This combination helps reduce chronic low-grade inflammation that contributes to aging, fatigue, and metabolic disorders. It's why people who consistently eat eggs with vegetables often notice clearer skin, better digestion, and more consistent energy. They're literally fueling their bodies with anti-inflammatory nutrients every day. Even at the microscopic level, this pairing supports your mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside your cells. Carotenoids protect the mitochondria from oxidative damage, while the protein and B vitamins in eggs provide the raw materials for energy production. It's a perfect partnership. One supplies the shield, and the other provides the power. When your mitochondria are healthy, your entire body feels it. Your energy becomes more stable, your metabolism runs smoothly, and your recovery from stress improves. And beyond carotenoids, eggs also help you absorb other fat-soluble nutrients from vegetables, like vitamins A, D, E, and K. Think about how many times you might have eaten a plate of steamed vegetables or a green smoothie without any fat source. Your body can't fully use many of those nutrients without fats. But when you drizzle a bit of olive oil or add a few eggs, suddenly those vitamins become bioavailable. It's one of those nutritional truths that are so simple, yet so often missed. Let's take lutein and zeaxanthin as examples again. Both are present in leafy greens like spinach, kale, and broccoli. These two antioxidants not only protect your eyes, but also enhance your skin's natural glow by improving hydration and elasticity. The more efficiently you absorb them, the more visible their benefits become. When eggs help increase that absorption, your skin gets better at resisting UV damage and oxidative stress from pollution. Over time, this translates to fewer fine lines, more even tone, and a healthy, youthful appearance. It's nutrition showing up on your face. There's also a digestive advantage to combining eggs with vegetables. The fiber in vegetables supports gut motility and nourishes beneficial bacteria, while the fats and proteins from eggs slow down digestion slightly, allowing more time for nutrient absorption in the intestines. This slower digestion stabilizes blood sugar and prolongs satiety, meaning you stay full and energized for longer. It's a complete meal that doesn't just fill you, it fuels you. One of the most powerful combinations you can make is eggs with tomatoes and greens. The lycopene in tomatoes, a potent carotenoid, becomes far more bioavailable when consumed with fats. Research shows that cooking tomatoes with eggs or healthy oils can multiply lycopene absorption several-fold. Lycopene has been linked to reduced risk of heart disease and certain cancers because of its strong antioxidant activity. So when you enjoy a simple dish like a tomato and egg stir fry, you're not just satisfying your taste buds, you're actively lowering oxidative stress in your body. And it's not just cooked dishes that benefit from this synergy. Even in raw salads, adding a boiled or poached egg can significantly change how much nutrition your body gets from those vegetables. The emulsifying property of egg yolk helps mix the fat and water-based components of your meal, creating an ideal environment for nutrient uptake. This means your digestive system can handle the food more efficiently and deliver a higher dose of antioxidants to your bloodstream. Let's not forget the sensory side of this combination. When you add eggs to vegetables, you improve not just nutrition but also flavor and satisfaction. The creamy texture of yolk enhances the taste of fibrous vegetables, making them more appealing. This is important because enjoyment of food plays a big role in digestion and absorption. When you enjoy what you eat, your body releases more digestive enzymes, your gut functions better, and nutrient uptake improves naturally. So that delicious omelette or salad with eggs isn't just enjoyable, it's biologically more effective. Over time, this daily combination has cumulative effects on your body. Your antioxidant levels rise, oxidative damage declines, and your body's ability to repair itself improves. Your skin reflects the inner nourishment, your eyes stay sharper, your energy stabilizes, and even your immunity becomes stronger. That's the long-term benefit of combining eggs with vegetables regularly. It doesn't create dramatic changes overnight, but it builds a foundation of resilience and vitality that shows up everywhere in your health. It's also worth mentioning that carotenoids and other plant antioxidants work better when they're taken in from a variety of sources, and eggs make it easier to combine them. You can pair them with spinach one day, bell peppers the next, or maybe with carrots, kale, or even sweet potatoes. Each combination brings a different set of phytonutrients, and eggs help your body use them all efficiently. This diversity not only boosts antioxidant protection, but also supports your body's detoxification systems, liver function, and immune defense. Even your cardiovascular system benefits from this partnership. The antioxidants from vegetables help prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which is one of the early steps in plaque formation inside arteries. The healthy fats and lecithin from eggs help maintain good cholesterol balance and reduce inflammation in blood vessels. Together, they promote heart health naturally without relying on restrictive diets or supplements. From a hormonal standpoint, the combination of eggs and vegetables also supports estrogen balance and detoxification. Many carotenoids and plant compounds assist the liver in metabolizing excess hormones, while the healthy fats and cholesterol in eggs provide the raw materials for hormone production. This balance is especially beneficial for women as it supports reproductive health, skin health, and emotional stability. For people who work out or have active lifestyles, combining eggs with vegetables also enhances recovery. The antioxidants reduce exercise-induced oxidative stress, while the protein and fat from eggs repair muscle fibers and replenish energy. The vitamins and minerals from vegetables, like magnesium, potassium, and folate, work alongside the amino acids from eggs to rebuild and rejuvenate cells after physical activity. Even your brain benefits from this synergy. Carotenoids like lutein and zeaxanthin accumulate in brain tissue as well, where they protect neurons from oxidative damage and support cognitive function. The choline in eggs works hand in hand with these compounds, enhancing neurotransmitter production and communication between brain cells. That's why people who eat eggs and vegetables regularly often experience better focus, memory, and mood stability. They're feeding their brains the perfect combination of protective and functional nutrients. This combination also supports longevity on a cellular level. When you have high antioxidant levels and low oxidative stress, your DNA stays more intact. Your telomeres, those little caps that protect chromosomes, remain longer, and your body ages more gracefully. Eating eggs with vegetables daily might seem like a small choice, but it's one of those simple, consistent habits that accumulate into powerful long-term protection for your body. Even the cooking process can enhance this effect. Lightly sautéing vegetables in a bit of healthy fat and then adding eggs creates a warm, nourishing meal where the carotenoids become more bioavailable because of the gentle heat and fat combination. Scrambled eggs with spinach, bell peppers, and onions or a baked vegetable frittata are perfect examples of how traditional recipes intuitively pair these foods in the most beneficial ways. Our ancestors might not have known the science, but they understood the results. They felt the energy, clarity, and satisfaction that came from such meals. If you pay attention to your body after regularly eating eggs with vegetables, you'll start to notice subtle yet powerful changes. Your digestion feels smoother, your hunger stays balanced, your skin glows a bit more, and your energy doesn't fluctuate wildly. Those are all signs that your cells are thriving, your antioxidants are working, and your metabolism is balanced. It's a reflection of what happens when nutrients cooperate inside your body instead of competing. And that's really what this is about, synergy. Eggs and vegetables alone are healthy, but together they're transformative. They represent the perfect balance between animal and plant nutrition, complete, complementary, and deeply restorative. Every bite becomes a small act of healing, a step toward equilibrium. When you build your meals around that combination, you're not just feeding yourself for today, you're strengthening your body for years to come.